Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays, as we call in the element of fire to bring us transmutation through the element of smoke as it combines with earth. How are we feeling? How are our energies flowing today on this 11/11, November 11th? It's been quite an interesting season, and yes, it's such an interesting time. So many things came to my mind to possibly talk about today because there's so many things that have been on my mind. And as I settle in here with you, I'm just really reminded of the valuable importance of the stillness, of the opportunities for the stillness. And today I'm sharing this session without any background audio and really just valuing the stillness. So I invite you to come into this space with me today and let us sync up our breaths so that you may receive this transmission with ease and grace. Breathing in on the count of 3 to the count of 5. Holding for 5 and then exhaling for 5. Breathe in on 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Holding. Breathing out. The mouth that no longer serves you. Holding. Breathing in. Holding. Breathing out the mouth. Settling into our body. As we activate the element of water, awakening the inner waters, as my beautiful soul sister, the water priestess, often says. Noticing the breath, taking in another breath, awakening the element of air within, creating our life force. And let us get in touch with the wisdoms from within that we really want to express. What knowledge wants to come through? What gifts and reminders about our beautiful time here on this planet in this form. So let us explore the beautiful gem family that I have holding it down for us today. We have this beautiful heart, fuchsite with ruby. We have this black onyx, really allowing us to transmute with the death energy. We have this powerful amethyst pointing downward to really support the balancing of our emotions as we go through this transmutation. And this beautiful gem, I cannot recall its name at this moment, but it is supportive of dreams. Ooh. And so it's here to support our dreams, and then of course my dragon here to let us get into some cosmic truths. And of course we have the beautiful Mystical Shaman deck, and here we have activating our third eye. This blue lace agate is how I use for my third eye all the time. It's so amazing. And then this beautiful black onyx. Whew. And let us settle into the space. Tapping into the stillness. And let us tap into a message from our Mystical Shaman's deck. I always love the messages from this card deck. And we're really wanting to anchor in the death process right now, and really anchor in this energy of what's changing for us. What is really changing? What are we noticing that is changing? But also, what are the things that are still in the subconscious that is yet to be revealed to us? And what are those wisdoms that we might take and learn from? And let us anchor into our higher self, calling in our spirit teams, our archangels, and sources of light, pure light, letting us be clear and cleansed of all the false lights that try to portray themselves, and allow us to have clear channel to our higher self, not relying on these other entities. Asking our higher self to come in at this time. Ooh. It's a lot of energy right now, and my body is physically feeling very dense today. I don't know if anybody else has been feeling that. And I think my higher self is really just grounding me. But I'm curious if anybody is feeling anything. Wow, this is a lot of cards. And some of them that have come up before. But yeah, I'm going to just share what came up, and we'll see if it comes up again. The smoky mirror. And then a stack underneath that, the Ancient Ones, number 1, which is a card I saw before I started shuffling and really I called my attention, and to just really thinking about the smoked mirror, the mirror that's being shown, and the ancient ones that are coming to the forth right now. And there are also ancient energies that are parasitic energies, which use life force to harness its energy and is not pure from source, that are ancient and have been around on this planet for a long time. So let us see what message there is for us this Wisdom Wednesdays. Here we go, one message. Here we go again, the Holy Mountain and the Jaguar. Yes, my spirit animal. This is actually another lifetime that I've had. I really feel the embodiment of that. Oh, wow. Let us be reminded again what the Holy Mountain means now. The Holy Mountain has come up before, so it's not new. But let us explore this again. Number 7, numerology. 7 has been following me around. Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as places of great power where one encounters spirit or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped mountain a night to receive the starlight and bring fire to earth. And here's our invitation. The Holy Mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of all. Here's our medicine. When the Holy Mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain there are no obstacles, only beauty and unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there's no need to go shopping for the right hiking shoes or camping equipment to climb the Holy Mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargia, indulgence, and laziness, as these are the real obstacles. Wow. And the next is Jaguar, which is 28, which is number 10. Or 1. Right, 28. Completion or the beginning. Both and one and the same, as we know with the circle. Everything is a cycle. The Jaguar. Here's the essence with this beautiful moon here. The Jaguar is a protector of all life in the Amazon, and in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. Her moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the way beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, and night and day. Here's our invitation. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine or push your limits or boundaries. She's delivering an invitation for your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your jaguar instinct will serve you well. And here's our medicine. What in your life needs to be released? What have you carried around with you all far too long, which is ready to be let go of once and for all? Jaguar Medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and the right situations. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful message. To stand fearless. To be courageous is to be in an adventurous state. We excitedly enter into the mysteries. And we explore them with vigor and purpose, poignancy. Because our hidden truth is this amazing number of change, 35, the Luminous Warrior. This has come up in our prior session. I don't recall if it was last week or very recently. But I want us to, 32. I want us to just ruminate on the essence of the Luminous Warrior again, to really highlight this idea of fearlessness. Because the Luminous Warrior, this reminder is so powerful. The Luminous Warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truths at all costs. The Luminous Warrior reminds you it is important to focus on your power, your wisdom, and your beauty. Do not succumb by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. This is such a powerful message of the Luminous Warrior because it allows us to tap into how are we fearless? How are we fearless? How do we take this holy journey so that we see the unobstructed view. We see all of the truths, and we do this from a fearless place. And right now, the truths of what has been lighting hidden is so important. It's so important that we're open, no matter how uncomfortable, knowing that we're fearless. We got this. We got this. With ease and grace. Like, psh, we got this. Nobody can touch us because we knew our truth. And where does our truth lie? Our truth lies here with the Luminous Warrior that has no enemies, that is impeccable in word and deed, that stands in integrity, in source light, matching light with light, and not succumbing to what's wrong. Remember that intention follows attention. I love that line because it's so powerful. Because it allows us to really focus on the light, the love, the love. And we can then be open for the medicine of this card. And I want to read it because how do we harness the energy of being fearless, and we can tap into the medicine of the Luminous Warrior? So here it is. Here it is. Are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationships and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hidden in your heart, and it will affirm your instinct for peace rather than war. Yes! Preach it now! Preach it now! Woo! Oh my gosh, like what beautiful messages. To be honest with y'all, the energy today, like I said, dense. Woo, dense. And oh my gosh, I almost canceled this session, but the messages, and the messages of why I was like, no, I'm gonna be like, I got this, like this is important, this message is important. And really, I feel this message in so many ways. I feel this message for me personally in the things that I'm experiencing at this time. But I also feel it in the message for the collective, that we are on a journey right now to see the truths from an unobstructed perspective. We are ready to hinder ourselves from the filters and the illusions of reality that we've been fed, and we're ready to say, you know what, I'm not cool with that. I'm consenting to what I'm being fed, and I'm on my own mission to find the truths that can only be found from within, from no other source, from within. And the Jaguar here giving us this amazing energy of being fearless in our journey, in our attention, our intentions, focusing on our attention, and our attention focusing on our intention. I love it. Because fearlessness, knowing that no one else can take away the truth and or give us our truth, and our power doesn't come from outside of us, but the power we have comes from within us. Because what I have come to understand, with deep intention on communicating with my higher self, is that the self-love is the recipe for unlocking all of the answers to all the things we've ever want to know. Because it does something unique to our DNA. It actually begins to change it. And that I can get into another time. But it's so powerful to be in a fearless place, because then we boldly move into our truth. And we do this from a place of light, from a place of connecting to our truth self, the source light, the love. That's the purest form, the love. And when we are impeccable in our word and our deed, we stand in our integrity of knowing that our truths are connected to our purpose, connected to the most universal law of our oneness. And the time to dissolve the ideas of separation is here and now. We are not separate from our mind and our body. We are not separate from our brother and our sister. The trees are our cousins. The plants, the other animals, our neighbors. We are all a family on this planet. And we have a unique place in the cosmos. And we begin to open up our heart. We really, really get to feel this energy. Because we're a warrior that's not in battle. We're luminous. We've transcended. We are enlightened. And let us really tap into knowing this truth. And get real with ourselves. Get real with ourselves. When things are coming up, are we making choices out of fear? Are we making choices out of love? Are we standing in the energy of this luminous warrior? Are we tapping into our impeccable nature of what makes us luminous, in our honesty and our truth, that we are impeccable in our word and our deed, that we know we are here as beings of love and light, and we're here to serve. We're here to serve. We're here to serve our mother. We're here to serve Earth. We're here to serve each other, because we came here to build community. Community isn't just with our other human beings, because yes, that has to happen. But how beautiful is that when we build harmonious frequencies with all the other beings, and we are all doing this together. Because our oneness is our upgrading. Our upgrading cannot happen without our oneness. So if we are contributing to systems which cause harm, which cause the taking of power in any form to any species, is not standing in the integrity of that innermost, purest truth of our oneness. And we have to be really thoughtful about our actions and mindful about our choices, because that's the most wonderful aspect about our human nature, is that we have the ability for free will. We get to choose. Nothing's preordained, no matter what is part of our genetic makeup. We can always transcend energy. And yes, we have to go through lessons which are gifts. And through self-realization and through intentional practice, we can get to a place where we are in this state all the time. All the time. Woo, thank you so much. I am always so just amazed by the beautiful messages that come through. Eagle came through today underneath the Luminous Warrior as our hidden truth. The eagle came through in my meditation today. Really just the expansiveness of this transformation, the ability that we can tap into how expansive this time can be for us, is just limitless. And I invite you to really get in touch with what intentional practices you have. How do you self-love? How do you awaken your energy body? How do you tap in, and how do you integrate? And if you're curious on building new systems and new skills, reach out to me. This is why I'm here. I'm here to support. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to share information so that you may build knowledge. Knowledge to transcend your experience, and together we are molding our new earth, and together we are upgrading alongside each other as beautiful human soul family. And if you feel drawn to my work and what I do, that means we're soul family. And I invite you to be in connection with me. Follow me, send me messages, let's stay in connection. I have a beautiful, beautiful in-person Joshua Tree Retreat happening December 12th and 13th, and I invite anyone who feels called to really settle into all of the gifts and lessons that we received during this transmutational time, to move us into how we can transform as we focus on our regenerative nature of our energy and renewing. And so we're going to be using the beautiful cosmic fireworks show of the Gemini meteor shower happening on the 13th through the 14th to really ground in our intentions and really tap into this inner healing that takes place alongside soul family, because soul family find each other during these retreats that I host. So it's these community spaces that I create, so it's a beautiful thing. And I invite you to any of other of my online spaces. Yes, I'm in so much gratitude for all the beautiful love and all the beautiful energies that we share through opening our heart to each other, as we really allow the higher ways of wisdom to pour into us. We allow our soul to pour into us and feed us all the knowledge and wisdom that we need to be walking in our purpose. So I send you so much love and blessings. I invite you to all my spaces. Check out any of my YouTube podcast episodes or guided meditations. I'd love to hear feedback. And I encourage you to settle in to really affirming how you are a luminous warrior, and in what ways can you move into your impeccable nature for your deed and your word. I send you so much love and abundance. Don't forget to love yourself creatively.